Ooh, let me show you. Let me show you where we at. Let me show you where we at. Let me show you where we at. Ooh, 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 ooh. And do you see the sweat? At least it's a dark color. You can't see it that much. But the way I sweat under my belly is incredible. It's so intense. And the sweat under here as well is crazy. Look at that. And I've been wearing this for probably like 20 minutes because it's hot as hell. It's hot as hell. And I'm mad about it.
They call me childish. They call me the Holy Ghost, Son of the Most, Father, they don't know me.
I'm coming to you from the land of potentially double D's, okay? I'm coming to you from the land of being bountiful and fruitful. I am currently I'm 27 weeks. I'm gonna be, I was gonna say turning 28 tomorrow. It's gonna be 28 weeks tomorrow. Let me show you where we at, Show you from the side. As you can see, it's pretty much undeniable at this point, okay? It does not look like a food baby. It does not look like I'm bloated. It is what it is. A bit of an update since the last time I did an update. So I finally told the people at work, and you guys, my boss was so shocked. She's literally like, what? I had no idea. And I'm like, oh, thank you. Snatched. But I decided, so I had written down a list of questions that I would be answering like on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. But then I realized that doing it weekly was borderline impossible because I'm just so tired. Even doing this right now or garnering up the energy to do this video took every ounce of energy in me. I know that like I'm in my second trimester now, and people say you're supposed to have more energy, and I think I do, but at the same time I don't know if it's all in the mind because people say you're supposed to have more energy, if you know what I'm saying. But anyways, I've got the list of questions, which is going to be like my second trimester in review. Okay, we're going to go through it as a bit of an update where we are. Okay, so how far along are you? 28 weeks. I'm 28 weeks now. How have you felt this week? Okay, so since this is not just about this week and it's about the whole trimester, I'll try and give you like a breakdown of some of the things I can remember or the symptoms I can remember going through. The main thing has been sciatica. You guys will remember that in my last video, I told you that the doctor had said that I'm off sports because of my pelvic pain. My mind is also scrambled. We'll go into that. I'm off sport because of my pelvic pain. And then I also got sciatica. So sciatica is like, I think your nerves are pinched, and it really just makes it difficult to walk. So I was actually about a week ago or so, I literally couldn't walk, and now I've had to start physio, and on top of physio I have this belt that I have to wear. I'll show you a clip of it in here because I can't be bothered right now. I'm at home, I'm chilling, I don't want to be wearing the belt, but then actually I'm thinking of going out just now, so if I do go out then I'll show you a clip of the belt that I'm talking about. But the belt is supposed to be like to support and help lift the belly so that it's putting less pressure, I think, on your pelvis, if I understand correctly. And that should also help with the sciatica, because the sciatica, I have mine on my right side, my right butt, like the top of my right butt. It's literally, you don't realize how much you use that muscle until you can't, and it's so painful. Okay, like literally every step that I'd be taking would be so painful. The physio, I started going to physio about 2 weeks ago. No, like a week ago. I started going like a week ago. And it's been going well. My physiotherapist is super dope. She's cool. But at the same time, because I'm pregnant, there's like there's very few things that she can do or remedies that she can give me, because she's like, well, we can't use like any machinery. So basically all I get is massages and like heat compress. And then she also recommended that I do heat compress when I'm at home. So sometimes I'll I'll put on my hot water bottle where I'm feeling the pain. But then in this heat as well, actually, before I keep going in terms of the symptoms, this heat, if you guys take away anything from this video, do not get pregnant in such a way that your late trimesters are going to be in the summertime. I already told you, if you haven't seen the video before, about how I got pregnant, and it's a surprise to us all, but I didn't think it through in terms of the timelines. It's bloody hot out here. And pregnancy hot bangs different. It feels like the furnace is coming from inside, like the coal is coming from inside the house. Okay? And it's just you. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna survive, because actually it's been a bit better, because right now what's the date? We're mid to end October, so it's been a bit better because there was a little bit of a cold front that happened, which cooled things down. But then if I know October the way I know October, it's about to get hot. Getting pregnant, being in the later trimesters, in the heat, it's the ghetto. 0 out of 10, highly do not recommend. Think, don't be like me. Think twice before you do that. What else? I still get headaches. Some people say it's because I'm having wait, should I say it? Oh yeah, well, by the time that we're here, you've already seen the gender reveal. Some people say it's because I'm having a boy. And that's usually what causes headaches, or people who are having boys usually have migraines. But in any case, it's been like debilitating. Like on my the one side of my face, sometimes it's literally like I can't see. Like the pain is intense. And trying to work at the same time while going through all this is a span. Okay. And then the other thing was that I was having, my gums were bleeding. Turns out that when you're pregnant, the progesterone swells up your gums, is what I want to say. That's probably not the scientific way to term it, but then the progesterone swells up your gums, which means that when you're brushing your teeth, you're more likely to have bleeding gums, which unfortunately I do. When I spoke to my gynae, or my obstetrician, she was like, if it continues or if it gets worse, then they might actually end up recommending that you don't brush your teeth every day. To start off with, they'll say not every day, and then if it keeps going and it's bad, then they'll say don't brush your teeth. So I'm just gonna soldier through right now and see how it goes, because I can't be the pregnant people and kunuam kanwa, like, bro, pick a struggle. Oh, insomnia. Okay, so this one, it comes and goes. The lucky part about it is, you guys know that I'm medicated, I'm on antidepressants, and the antidepressants that I take, one, I got verification from my doctor that I'm allowed to take them whilst I'm pregnant, so that was covered. And two, they make me drowsy at night, so that really helps. And what I've actually ended up doing is, so the insomnia, I go to sleep really early, right? Everything is fair and fine. And then I wake up and I have to go to the bathroom, because you have to go to the bathroom a lot. The more you progress, the harder it is to find a comfortable position, because, packing. And also you go to the bathroom a span. When I wake up to go to the bathroom, trying to fall asleep again is usually very difficult. So what I've been doing recently is that I will postpone taking my antidepressant at night, and I'll fall asleep and go through my first wind of sleep. And then when I wake up and go to the bathroom, that's when I'll take my antidepressant, because it makes me drowsy. Because you're not allowed to take sleeping pills. Like, you can't take anything that's going to aid your sleep. You literally just have to suffer. So I'm like, let me make this antidepressant situation work for me in my current situation. And that has worked for me, actually. That has helped a span. Most of the time, I still wake up really tired. So when I'm going to work, like, I bring this up. I don't know how people manage to do work and be pregnant at the same time. I know that everyone's pregnancy is different and people have different symptoms, but yo, guys, this is a full-time job. Like, I understand the tiredness, and if you're not sleeping at night, on top of just being extra tired more than you've ever been in your life, then I'm dealing with this insomnia, which means I'm not sleeping well at night. Then I have to wake up and go to work where they're very strict about the times that you have to be at work. And all of that together is making the situation very stressful for me. And again, I'm still contemplating leaving. I know the last time when I posted this, I was saying, yeah, I'm going to leave. But then it makes it, I don't know. I'm in between two minds, because I really want to be that working mom. You know what I mean? I want to be the one that managed to do everything. But then at the same time, I need to listen to my body and think, is this really worth it for me? Or the other thing that's been coming into my mind is, should I take a break? Like, just take a career break, have all my babies at once, and then go back to work and start in an uninterrupted fashion. But then some other mothers that I've spoken to have said there's never a time that it's uninterrupted, because your children are always going to need something. So I'm really, it is what it is. This is where we are. I'm rambling, I know, but it's all I can give you. All I can give you is rambles. This is the video that almost didn't happen because I was too tired. And then, what else? A couple of weeks ago, I had a cold. There's another thing that people don't tell you until you get pregnant. There's very few medications that you can take when you have a cold. So literally all I could take was paracetamol and vitamin C and I think antihistamines, which means you are fighting for your life the entire time. You can't take, I took for granted Benlin for flu, because you can't take that when you're pregnant. And I didn't understand how much it accelerates you getting better until I didn't have it anymore. So imagine you're having all these headaches and all these symptoms already, then you get a cold, and it just adds on to that. But you can't take like pain medication outside of paracetamol to actually help you with it. It's hell, okay? It is the pits. Having the cold. Being pregnant, I still love it, actually. I really am enjoying it. But having the cold, being in the summertime, the insomnia, this little sciatica situation, my bleeding comes. If it wasn't for all of that and this heavy ass pelvis, I'm telling you, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. All right, so what's next? How much weight have you gained? It's up to Jesus now. That's literally the only response that I can give to that, because guys, I laugh at my pain. Okay, so the last time that I went to the doctor, okay, as a point of reference, when I first started this miraculous journey of building a human in my body, I was weighing about 84 kgs. The last time I went to the doctor, I was 95. Yeah, around there. So I've gained like 10, 11 kilos, which is okay. But at the same time, mind you, I'm still just at the end now of my second trimester. And people say that the majority of the weight gain happens in your third trimester. So it's only up from here, is what I'm saying. And I don't know where we're going to land. When I first started this journey, I had high hopes. I was like, I'm not going to gain more than 10 kilos throughout my whole journey. The devil is a lie, okay? I saw those numbers. The numbers on the scale just kept going up and up and up. And you know what? The best thing is to stick to getting on the scale at your doctor's appointments. Unless your doctor flags something, otherwise you're gonna stress yourself out for no reason. And I am building a human, okay? My body is doing a miraculous thing that it's never done before, and it's conditioning itself. And also, I'm not saying no to nachos and donuts. So what do you expect to happen? And I think you just need to give yourself grace if you do find yourself in this situation or predicament. You just need to give yourself grace, because now I've actually stopped going on the scale. Well, it helps that my scale ran out of battery, and also my stomach is getting too big for me to see over now. So all of those combined factors are helping with my mental health and not checking on my weight. But I highly recommend that you just stick to your weigh-ins with your doctor, because you only see something periodically, and if there's something wrong, your doctor will tell you, rather than you waking up every morning and thinking about your weight. And another thing, because the next question is, how has your workout been? Are you active? And definitely not, because of the sciatica and the heavy pelvis. But then that's another thing that might be contributing to my weight gain. And to be honest, I'm comfortable with it. And also, there's very few times in your life that you're going to be able to gain weight and people commend you for it. And people are like, oh, you're gaining weight. I mean, there have been people who make comments like, you're getting so big, what. Also, sidebar, okay, this video is getting longer than it needs to be, but sidebar, people really feel the need to say things that they have no business saying to pregnant women. Like, yes, I know I'm gaining weight. You really do not need to flag that to me. And secondly, they make comments that they wouldn't make to like a regular non-pregnant person. I'm just putting it out there. But anyways, we move. So no, I haven't been active because of the sciatica. I was in denial before, and then now I've seen the light. So at first I was like, no, I'm not. I'm going to try and see when I feel better. And then I'm going to go back to working out, this, that, and the other. Nope, I can't do it. It's not even the tiredness. The sciatica is killing me. I can barely walk. So what do I look like? Playing paddle, going to boxing, or doing something? Whew, okay, I just had to finish my lipstick because it was going sideways. The next question on here, I hope some of this footage is usable, because I feel like I'm just going between one subject and the next. But again, this is the best I can do in my circumstances. The next question is, how do you feel emotionally? Emotionally, I feel okay. So there was a day, I think a couple of days ago, when I don't know what happened, but like the vision came in that I'm literally gonna have a baby and like tangibly hold the baby. I've known that Truffle's coming this whole time, but then the idea that I'm literally gonna hold the baby and the baby's gonna be there, like it's not there part-time, like it's there forever. You know, I'm gonna be waking up and the baby's there all the time. That realization dawned on me at like literally 3 a.m. and I started having a bit of a panic attack, because I just don't think I had wrapped my mind around it. Like, it sounds so odd, but I just, yeah, like I was a bit detached from the situation. Like, I know it in my mind and I'm really excited about it, but I didn't grasp that it actually means I'm having a baby. Like, I'm creating a human, and this human is gonna be mine. And it's gonna, like, someone is gonna be like, I'm gonna go tell my mom, and they're talking about me. You know, like, it hadn't really sunk in. So, emotionally, I'm doing great. I've got a great support system. My husband is really present. My husband's family, my friends, my family, everyone is, like, really there for me, and I love that, and I think I need that, especially as someone who struggles with anxiety and depression in general. But then, yeah, that realization in the middle of the night came in like a wrecking ball, I tell you. And I was like, ugh. Also, another thing that's exasperated that panicky feeling is the fact that I feel unprepared. So I haven't done anything in terms of my nursery. I only just finished my baby registry. I haven't chosen a hospital about where to go. I need to do hospital visits. I haven't bought anything for the baby. I literally went maternity clothes shopping at like the Zara outlet at Bardale. And then when I was finished buying stuff, the shop attendant gave me 2 free onesies. And I was like, bro, this is all the baby has. that lack of preparedness is also something that's been making me a bit more anxious now, and I feel like I'm running out of time. I need to put together the baby shower, and I still have to be going to work during this time. That's another reason why I think I'm probably ready to quit. I don't know. I'm still in between. But yeah, so I guess I'm feeling good, but I'm also feeling really anxious. And now my anxiety isn't the whole you're having a baby. Well, yes, it is. But then it's also like, am I prepared? And I think that once I start doing things towards being more prepared, then I'll feel calmer. Or maybe new anxieties will pop up. Who knows? And then the next question is, have you had any cravings or aversions? And again, oops, to be honest, I haven't had any cravings. Like, I've been eating a lot of nachos, okay? And I'm gonna post a video about my nacho hunting journey. If I have, then I'm gonna put it somewhere here already. I've been eating a lot of nachos, but it's not because I'm craving nachos. It's because when I think about what do I want to eat, nothing sounds good to me. So I end up eating the same things. Either I'm eating cereal or I'm eating nachos, and I still hate having hot food at night. I'm still like, excuse me, a bit grossed out by meat, especially like large chunks of meat like steak and chicken stews. And yeah, chicken stew because the skin is slippery as well, and chicken really smells meaty. Hey, like ish, I feel like I can smell the salmonella. I don't know, like meat I'm very averse to. And oh, and I've also then started having more inkomas, sadza, and what's it called? Why has it just gone out of my head? Hodzeko. I've been having more sadza and hodzeko to diversify from having just cereal and or nachos. So yeah, but it's not necessarily a craving. Like I'm saying, it's more that I have aversions, and then I just kind of go to the thing that I'm least grossed out by. Like when people ask me, the most painful question to me currently is, what do you want to eat? And it's stressing me out, and I actually hate that question so much because it makes me so mad at myself because I can't think of what to eat. Like nothing sounds good to me. So yeah, and oh, I'm still very much eating sweets. So maybe that's a craving. I don't know if it's a craving or if I'm just getting into the habit of eating sweets. Because like I literally go to the office and I eat some cake, and then I have like chocolate. I have a whole chocolate bar in a day, usually. And by chocolate bar, I don't mean like a small one. I mean like the whole slab of Cadbury's. Okay, now I feel like I'm really exposing myself. I've also been having a lot of ice lollies and freezes, but again, that's, you know, a result of the weather because it's burning hot out here. People have been advising me, you know, all these old wives' tales, especially like within Zim culture, where they're like, you shouldn't eat cold things because your teeth are going to be chattering at childbirth. You shouldn't eat sweets because your baby's going to come out with little pimples. And you know what? I'm going to do what makes me happy in this moment. It is what it is. We'll deal with it when we get there, because I could be eating nothing but broccoli and he still comes out with pimples. So, you know, mama's got to be happy. That's the stance I've decided to take on that. So I've been eating my ice lollies and I've been eating my donuts and my cake religiously, as you can see. How is Jay feeling? Oh, I think he's still really excited. He's been so supportive, and like he's the one that does most of the running around for everything. I think he understands how tired I am most of the time, and he really, like, you know, tries to support me out of not feeling overwhelmed during this whole journey. So I'm really, really grateful about that, because I actually don't know how I'd be able to do it if I didn't have Jay's support, like during this whole situation. He's super excited, and he talks to the baby all the time. I don't know. I don't really, because I feel a little awkward. I don't know. Like, I don't know. And I think it also goes to the denial where I'm like, is it really there? And then like the baby's been kicking. Oh yes, that's something that's transpired between the last update and now. The kicks, so when my mom came to visit, literally the day she was leaving, that's when when the baby started kicking, but when I felt the baby's kicks for the first time when she was talking, and like it was literally like a shock. And like there were little flutters at first, and now it gets a bit more aggressive, especially at nighttime. Like I'll be walking around and the baby will be quiet, but then as soon as I get home, that's when he really starts kicking, and like aggressively so. So that's a new development that's happened since then. But yeah, so I know that he's there because he kicks a lot, and Jayzo is feeling his kicks as well. But then there's still an ounce of denial. I'm not gonna lie, and I think that's what stops me from talking to the baby, because then I'm like, is he really there? And like he is, but then also feel a little awkward because it feels like I'm talking to myself. But yeah, I'm hoping to get better, because people do recommend that you should talk to your baby whilst it's in the womb. So I'm hoping to get better at that, or otherwise the dad is definitely compensating in terms of talking to the baby. Okay, the last question is, what's your favorite song right now? And currently it's this song from my sister. My sister is the one that introduced me to the song, and I've been in love with it. It's called You're Not Alone by Olive, and it's very like, I listen to different genres of music, so it's very different to what I usually listen to, because anybody who knows me knows I'm a big Bugsy Malone fan, and it's always rap or hip-hop with me, well, most of the time. Well, not even just rap or hip-hop, but UK grime to be specific, and Bugsy Malone to be more specific. But then the song by Olive, it's so cool, it's so dope, and like, yeah, that's been my current favorite song. I listen to it literally every day on my way to work, and also it makes me think about my sister. I haven't seen my sister in a year now. I haven't seen my mom. Well, no, my mom I saw when she came, obviously, but it still feels really like long ago, especially because I'm pregnant and it's my first baby, and I do wish, you know, they were closer, but at the same time I do talk to them, and they really, you know, they're really excited and they're really supportive. So yeah, that's where we are right now. I'm super excited. I'm so excited, and I'm really, like, it might not sound like it from this video, but I'm really enjoying being pregnant. Like, I love it so much. I wish this could happen each and every 2 weeks. I think because you just feel, I don't know, like I feel like I'm doing something. I mean, I am, but it's like, it feels really surreal at the same time. And also people like really dote on you, and everybody's so worried about your well-being, and I really love that because I love attention. But yeah, I'm really enjoying being pregnant, and I don't think my symptoms are that bad. Like, it's nothing that's not manageable, except for the sciatica. The sciatica is what I'm really hoping gets better and soon, and the insomnia because of the working situation. But I think everything would be fixed if I just quit my job.
Big on me, the Holy Ghost, Son of the Most, Father they don't